at Belmont Bay. My name is Victoria and I am one of the event directors here, and if you have not already, stop what you are doing right now and subscribe to our channel and like this video. Today we are so excited because we are joined by Camile from the Icing, which is a bakery located right here in Stafford, Virginia. So we are going to hop right in. Camile, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
What do you have here for us today to kind of jump right into?
Yeah, so I have a display cake here just to kind of showcase what we can do a little bit.
Cool.
And then we also have some raw icing cookies that are really popular at our shop. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about how the Icing and you came to be? Tell us about that.
Sure. So the Icing was created about 20 years ago by the previous owner, Lynette, and I worked there in high school as a cashier. And I said, teach me how to decorate, teach me how to bake, and they did, and I decided I want to make a career out of this.
So you didn't originally go into this thinking you were gonna make a career out of being a baker?
No.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, I decided to go to culinary school. Went to the Culinary Institute of America and got my associate's degree in baking pastry, then stayed on for my bachelor's degree in business management and applied food studies.
Okay.
So we did that, and I graduated, and the previous owner was like, I don't want to do this anymore, but I want to give it to someone who cares and knows what's going on. And I said, challenge accepted. Let's do it. And so here we are.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. And how many years ago was that?
So that was about 2 years ago.
Okay, great. So tell us about why did you decide that baking was something that you wanted to do? Did you just have a lot of fun working there, or was it something about the owner? What made you, what was the moment that it clicked? Where you were like, hey, I want this. I'll do this.
You know, one, it's a stress reliever for me. So when I'm baking, I'm just in my happy place, and nothing can ruin my life at that time.
That's how I feel about weddings.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then also I realized that food really brings people together. You know, every big event, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, any birthday, you have food there, and I was like, I want to be able to be a part of that moment for everybody.
Oh, I love that.
So especially with weddings, we get to be a part of one huge significant moment in somebody's life.
For sure.
And we get to be a part of that, so yeah.
That's awesome. Aww. So when a couple orders their cake from you, is there a set list of flavor combinations that they pick from, or can I just walk in and be like, I want this mango passion fruit cake, make it happen?
Yeah.
Is that an option, or how does that talk to me about the process?
So we have a cake flavor list.
Okay.
Because it can get a little bit overwhelming with our options because we are a custom shop and we don't want to dictate what people are having to eat.
Sure.
So if you walk in, and as long as we have a recipe for it, we will make it for you. For the most part, we ask that the cake base is the same, but if you want to go wild with your fillings, let's do it.
Do it. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then do fillings, certain fillings cost more, so if I want passion fruit or apricot or something maybe a little bit more exotic, is that going to affect the price of my cake?
So we don't change the price for whatever filling that you have. We want to have everything available to everybody.
That's
so
awesome.
Everything's just,
standard.
Yeah.
Piece. Okay, and then how do you price your cakes? Is it per slice? Is it by tiers, or how does that work?
So for larger cakes, it's by the slice.
Okay.
For if you're looking for something like a birthday cake or something like that, or an anniversary cake, we have set pricing for the size and servings.
Okay.
But wedding cakes is primarily off of size, and then we'll either increase tiers, decrease tiers, however you
Based
want.
on I guess count.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there can be some additional costs depending on decorations and time and complexity of everything. Because I want to make sure to also be able to compensate our decorators and our staff appropriately. Yeah.
Okay, so we are gonna jump right in. Tell us what activity you're gonna be doing first.
Yeah. So we have some cookies to decorate.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you how to do a watercolor technique, which is exciting.
Okay.
So
let me get suited up.
Yes, suit up. Don't run your clothes in anyway.
I'm so official. I'm really excited. All right.
Okay. So I have pre-iced these little pumpkin cookies.
Yes, of
How
course.
cute, right?
Fall. They're so falled out right now.
The colder weather's got me it's my time.
It is the time. Yes, we're here for it too.
Right. So I'm gonna take my cookie out, and I will prep these guys. And brushes.
Okay.
So, what we have here is I have a little bit of a food color mix that I made that's a little bit orangey. And then I have a lighter color that's mixed with the orangey color, as well as we use high grain alcohol to be able to paint this on there, and then it evaporates really quickly. So there's no alcohol on the product.
Okay.
Yeah, but
This is edible, right?
Yes, yeah, it's all edible. It's all edible.
Not like rubbing alcohol.
No.
Okay.
So we can paint it on there really quickly, and it makes a beautiful design.
Fun.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay, cool. That's good.
So I want to so arts and crafts. I always tell my nieces and nephews I've got the best job ever because I just get to do arts and crafts all day.
Yes, it's so fun.
So if you want to take your cookie out of your bag,
Okay.
and then all right, so like to start with a darker color first. So we're going to use this darker color that we've got, and you can make spots where.
Okay, so we're making it look like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my brush to use.
Yeah.
I'm kind of watching. And do I need a lot of this?
Just a little bit. It'll move around a lot once we get going with everything. Yeah.
Sure.
And then maybe we'll do some on the bottom to give some shadowing. That looks good.
This is harder than this.
All right, and then we're gonna kind of rinse off our brushes in this middle ground.
Okay. I'm a classic overthinker
Yeah.
/ perfectionist, which is why I'm the planner.
Yes. All right.
It's gotta look good.
We're gonna take our clear alcohol.
Okay.
And we're gonna put a little bit on where we put our color. Just kind of dab it around a little bit.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. And then all you have to do now is kind of massage it around on your cookie.
Oh, mine's so red.
That's okay.
It's like super fall pumpkin, y'all. I went there. This is so soothing. You're
Right?
I
It's
love
relaxing.
this. It is.
You're just focused on your cookie.
I am so in the zone. I just shut down. I'm in the zone. Okay.
And then, so if you want to make,
Oh, do I need to spread more?
yeah, spread it out.
Spread.
There you go.
I'm nervous. I'm like, it's looking messy. Maybe it's supposed to look messy.
It does look a little messy. It'll come together though. You'll be like, wow, what happened there? I did that.
I'm waiting for that moment, Camille. Let it come together.
So, the cool thing about watercolor is that the more moisture that you put on there, it will kind of spread that color out. And if you pull it in, so I'm trying to create that center pole piece on my pumpkin.
Oh, I'm just red. My pumpkin's just red.
New things, right?
I mean, I'm enjoying myself, so
Okay.
and then it's gonna taste good. So
That's right.
fine either way. Okay, I think I'm done. I've
Okay.
reached my stopping point. I'm committed to this look here.
Okay.
Oh, see, that looks like a pumpkin.
See, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
All right.
Okay, we didn't use this color at all. This was just our mixing
Yeah,
color.
it's kind of just a mixing color. We're gonna use it more later.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So we can set these to the side because we're gonna let them dry for a moment
Okay.
before we continue on with anything else.
When I purchase a cake, I'm a couple, and I purchase my cake, is the top tier included, or do you guys offer an anniversary tier like later? How does that work?
Yeah, so we include the top tier in all of our serving sizes for our wedding cakes.
Okay.
Because on the day of their wedding, they'll get a little goodie bag from us,
Okay.
and in there is an anniversary certificate. So they can come to us for their anniversary, get a fresh new cake, and it can be, it can be any flavor
I love that. So our pumpkins are chilling right now. We're done with this portion of things, right?
We're gonna use this
Okay.
as well.
Okay, so let's hop into our next activity.
Yeah, so our next activity, we are gonna be putting some watercolor on this cake.
Oh man,
So
that's so
you're gonna get to decorate a
oh my
wedding cake.
gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So I started a little bit earlier to get some color just
The
on
base on
there.
there, okay.
And then we can add some more. So you can kind of see up here a little bit, it's a little pale, so we put more of the clear color on it.
Okay.
Back here that you can see, and a little bit up here, it's a little bit more of a darker color, so that's where we put those intense
Big,
color
right.
spots.
Okay.
But we're gonna put a little bit of this color on there, that
Oh,
medium. It's
okay.
a little bit, we're gonna dull down that pink a little bit.
Okay. So we're gonna add it right on top.
Yeah.
To what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna let you go first.
Yes.
actually.
This one's a little bit more fun because it's a wider like base.
It's a little
And-
less stressful.
Yes, a little less stressful. Yes. So I'm just gonna grab this, and it's the same here. I'll come over to your side.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So I started here a little bit. Do you see where it looks
Yeah.
a little orangey?
Mhm.
So that's what was going on there, and I'm just gonna pat it on there.
Okay.
Do you see how it starts to move around?
Oh, this is so gratifying.
And we're gonna paint it around. And this one, it's a little bit more of like a free spirit decorating.
Yeah. Just let the mood
Yeah.
go. So can a couple like come into your shop with a picture? Say, hey, I want my cake to look like this. Go.
Yeah.
And can we get
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
So-
you like specialize in a way in custom cakes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can either, if somebody wants that exact cake, we can replicate it for them as much as
Sure.
possible. Or we can modify it to their size. Or
And do you help with design? Like the design aspect of it a lot?
yeah. So usually with a wedding, how our whole process works
Mhm.
is that we will schedule a consultation
Okay.
with the couple.
Okay.
They'll come in, we'll talk about their design and everything. They'll say, I like this about this cake, but I like this about this cake, and then we will morph it all together in a sketch.
Cool.
Or someone will go, I have no idea what I want my cake to look like. What can you guys do? And we're like, yay, we get to do something. We get to design.
Right.
So that's what happens, and then I'll step out and give pricing for them.
Okay.
They'll be able to do a tasting for our product. They get at least four flavors of cake, and then they get at least 10 fillings.
Ooh.
So you get to mix and match a little bit, do that fun stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, get in here.
So how has tastings, how have they changed because of COVID? Like, are you guys doing anything differently? I'm sure you've had to adapt, as everyone has.
So we are still offering consultations and everything.
Mhm. And those are in
because-
person?
Yes,
Okay.
the majority of them have been in person. We
Okay.
have offered Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, Zoom consultations, and we've offered people to pick up a tasting box
Oh,
instead
okay.
of a full,
Love that.
sitting down for it, so they can pick up the box
Right.
and if they
Try in the comfort of their own home and
Yeah.
then like zoom in and chat about what's happening.
Yeah,
basically?
exactly.
Okay, great.
or
So you can still do cake tasting, guys. Corona can't steal your joy.
that's right. There's still cake.
There's still
of all
cake.
things, there's still cake. So yeah, I'm glad that we've been able to offer whatever anybody's comfortability is and still be able to celebrate some love in the world.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So what would you say is something that makes your bakery stand out in the industry?
Yeah, I think that we just have such a wide range of skill set that we can do so many things, and we're not limited to one style or theme.
Right.
And that
Or even
kind of-
design.
Yeah, or design. Or design. Yeah. It just brings it completely open for everybody, which
It's a lot of fun, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For everyone.
yeah.
So do you offer like rental items for your cakes, like this cake stand that you have here, this beautiful wood cake stand? Is that something that you guys offer, or toppers even, or what are some of the things that couples can get from you?
Yeah, so we do offer stands,
Okay.
cake stands, and we've been working on getting some new cake stands, so that's cool. And we've also been working on getting some smaller cake stands to accommodate our smaller wedding sizes, and to be able to still have an elegant, beautiful cake on a stand that's presented beautifully, but we don't have to have a ginormous cake for it because I don't want to give you cake for 80 people if they're going to
Awesome. And then, so if I wanted, like this sugar flower is absolutely beautiful, that's on here. If I wanted fresh florals for my cake, for instance, would you work with my florist to make that, like to put them on, or like how would that process work then?
Absolutely. So,
and do you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So we do work with florists a lot of the time. They will just have everything ready for us on a table waiting.
Okay.
It's like our own little gift package for wedding day.
Okay. And do I have to coordinate that, like as the bride, or do I need to work that out with the florist first to make sure they have it ready for you guys?
Yeah, so we normally recommend talking to your florist first.
Okay.
Just to, you know, put a little seed in their mind to say, hey, I'm thinking about florals on my cake.
Sure.
Then when you come talk to us, we'll figure out how many, how much, do you want big cascading, do you want a little statement?
Okay.
And then talk to your florist like, hey, I'm gonna need a lot of flowers or I'm gonna need a little bit of flowers.
Okay.
And they usually have a good range on that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Perfect.
We try not to put too much on the bride
Sure.
of what's going on there. So if we have the florist contact information, we will reach out and say, hey, you know, we're doing
that's awesome. Yeah.
Sarah and John's wedding. You know, this is what's going on.
This is what they are kind of envisioning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went a little rogue and I added some pink over here.
That's okay. I was doing the same thing.
But
you followed my lead.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
actually in love with it.
Good.
It's really saturated.
Good.
So, I mean, I can like take some of this orange and orange it out here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful,
That's
beautiful
good.
work. You might have to come visit us.
I know. Okay, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so there's more watercolors that we can do. You know, we use a lot of the same techniques between cakes, cookies,
Sure.
cupcakes, all that stuff. So it's cool to be able to transfer that in a different look, in a different medium as well. So, all right.
Okay.
So back to our
cookies.
right? I'll give you some creative freedom.
Okay.
But I have paintable rose gold with me. So if you would like to, it's an option.
Okay. It's an option.
It's an option. And then I can also write your name on your cookie.
So do we pipe first and then rose it out?
We
Or-
will rose out
Okay.
and then pipe.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it first.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna do some like drops. That's a little bit more
Organic.
yeah.
Gosh, should you just go in there? You're so brave.
Yeah. You just, you know, jump in wholeheartedly. Don't think about, you know,
Don't overthink it.
the 3 conversations you had yesterday. All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
Cute.
Nice and simple, right?
Very cute.
If you wanted to do an outline, if you wanted to do a flower,
Oh boy, she's
the limits
raised
are
the
endless.
bar a lot here. Okay, so I'll probably just copy
Okay.
and just do a couple tippy taps.
There you go. Oh, I like yours better actually. They're smaller. I like that.
They're cute.
They are very cute.
Okay. Maybe I should do one big end. Come on.
There you go.
Okay. I think I'm committed to this side right here. Okay.
Nice
Okay,
job.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if you would like to try to pipe, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Is there talking to
Yeah. So, whole nother animal, right? So,
I do like sweets a lot, and I do
Do-
like to experiment with them.
maybe you have a future.
Yeah.
So
That was
it's so
mostly enjoy the eating part.
right. That's fair. That's fair. So it's, you know, same concept as
Okay.
holding a pencil.
Okay.
But instead of, you know, different point of contact with what you're writing with.
Right.
And with piping bags, you don't want to touch what
Okay,
you're writing
that was my
on,
question.
but you want to let it fall down onto it.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay.
So, who should this cookie be for?
Just try the Ospreys.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Or Ospreys.
All right, so I'm gonna hold it like
Okay.
this in my dominant hand.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start piping.
Just gonna start. So do you like have to have good handwriting to be a piper at your shop? Probably helps, huh? Aww,
Osprey!
so cute! And that'll set up in about how long? You ready?
So, so these take a long time to set up. So
Okay.
this will probably take 3 to 4 hours for it to actually get hard enough that we could like, package it or anything like that.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah,
All right, I think I'm gonna write fall.
there you go.
Okay, wait, like this? Yes?
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, you got it.
This is definitely harder than it looks, y'all. I don't know how yours came out looking so good.
Lots of practice. And yes, I wasn't talking while I was piping because I would
Very
usually-
focused.
Yes, very focused.
Okay, she's done. We've committed to the
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
Good job. All right, I'm gonna put this back so it doesn't. Yes.
So cute.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So just to wrap up quick, if there was one piece of advice that you could give couples about the wedding cake process, what would be one tip, one takeaway?
Yeah. So one would probably be just have fun. You know, your wedding cake, I love to make a perfect product for you, but it's not necessarily have to be a perfect vision for everything.
Sure.
And you may come in with one idea
Mhm.
and it may completely shift during our conversation.
Sure.
Because you don't know.
Okay.
Because I'm going to bring all these different options
Right.
and throw them at you. And if it works, you're going to be like, yeah, let's do it. And if it doesn't, I'm going to say, okay, cool, that's not what you like. Yeah. So, yeah, just be open,
Enjoy
have
the
fun with it,
process.
enjoy the process. If something doesn't get done or something isn't exactly the way that you want it, most likely no one else is going to know.
True. Very true.
So,
Don't sweat the small
Yeah,
stuff.
don't sweat
That's what
the
she's
small
saying.
stuff.
Enjoy your beautiful cake.
yes.
All right. Well, we're gonna try these cookies. I have to try
Yeah.
something. Okay. I don't want to eat it because it's so pretty, but
You might have a bite too.
so good.
Thank
So good.
They're so soft.
They are.
Good lunch.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming by, Camille. We really enjoyed having you. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like and share with all of your friends or anybody that you think would find this content helpful. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.